Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about a new database that's popped up this week in the Mesquite ISD portal. It is Culturegrams, and it is available to all students in grades pre-K through 5th grade and elementary. You will notice on my Culturegrams there's a World Edition and a Provinces Edition, and those are not available to your students. They will have access to Kids Edition, and I believe the 5th grade has access to the States Edition. So I'm going to go over the Kids Edition. I'm going to click on it. You'll notice that the home page basically has a map of the world. If your kids know what continent they're wanting to go to, they can click on it and it will populate with the different countries that are in that continent. And if they see what they want from there, they can click on that and it will just give a lot of information about that particular location. You know, the top of it has fun facts about that country. It has a map and it talks about the history of the flag. One thing that is really cool is there are MP3 files over the country anthem and the name. So if the students are struggling with how to, how to pronounce it or what does it look like, they can listen to those MP3s. There is a quick fact with population and area and what kind of money they use. And there's also some good infographics in here. So you're also going to notice down both sides of the page that on one of them, if your students are just interested in going in and learning particular things about the country, they can go down like people and places. Oh, I just want to know the language. Click on it and it will give them the information about the language. If they want to know about the history and they're just wanting early civilizations, they can just go click on those different tabs and it will just give them that little bit of information that they need versus having to dig through and read through the entire article about it. You will notice there is a translate option at the top so they can pick what language they want it translated into. And this database does read the content to the students. I have noticed when I've clicked on that option that unlike other databases, it does not highlight the words as it's reading. So your students might struggle if it's not turning them yellow with following along. Citation information is right up here. They can just pick what format they want. And, it's pretty helpful information. There's a drop-down menu. If they're like, oh, no, I need to switch to a different country, they can just go click their country or their region from the drop-down menu as well. There are photo options. So since I picked Africa, it will show photo galleries for Africa. There's some different slideshows. And what's really kind of neat about the slideshows is every country is unique. So if you'll notice, like right here with Algeria, there's a slideshow over the different markets that are available. And then I noticed on some of them, like Angola, they have food. So there's some really cool slideshows that can really help your students connect and visualize, what that country, what the people look like, what is the setting, and just some really good information about, that country with pictures of people. There are videos that your students can watch for the different countries, and there's interviews as well. And also there's lists of famous people. During Hispanic Heritage Month, I know the lower grades, you guys do foods and recipes, and so there's a recipe option. So your kids could go and pick Mexico. Let me find it on here. And they can click on the recipe option up here and well, hang on. Here we go. Mexico. And it will give you some recipes from that country, which is pretty cool. And, of course, there's flags. Flags are all over the building. If they want to see the different flags from all over the world, they can do that. And then there's graphs and tables, which graphs and tables are good. Your kids can create their own. They can create comparison graphs or comparison tables, and they can pick what kind of data they want in them. So this is the country part of Culturegrams, and I have noticed that the state part of Culturegrams it's pretty similar. So they would just, instead of like searching the world, they're going to search data from the different states. So I hope that you find this database useful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.